YouTube, how's it going? Even though I'm probably most likely blinding you right now, so I will blind myself. Oh, jeez, that was rude. You were in my way. You were in my way. What do you have to say for yourself? That's what I thought. Anyways, I love him, by the way. I totally just almost fell over him, though. So I'm going to blind myself for a second here. I owe you guys a huge update on everything. So let's get started on the update. As I say that, as I already turned the camera around, those are going in the garage in a little while, by the way. Old Sleep Number bed that was given to me, but the pump broke the very first day, and pumps are like $200 to $300 to replace, get a new one. So I'm just gonna wait. This room's a mess, by the way. I need to finish cleaning this. I'm gonna tell you guys now the beds are made, and the reason my beds are made before I get into the room is because I had a migraine today, so I literally just a little bit ago got out of bed. So I'll go ahead and show you guys the spare room currently. There is a desk in my room that belongs in this room. It is currently not in this room because I'm using it as a temporary desk for my room until I go to IKEA and get one of their black tables to match my furniture and get a new desk for here, which is that one right there. But I do need to move the bookcase towards that way so that way the desk can be fit back in there. Yep, that's pretty much it. So let me give you guys a little bit of an update. You guys will already see a bit of a difference. Some posters moved around. I finally painted my wall blue, which makes me so happy. So some of the changes that are still going on is my dream country is England. I dream of going to England one day. But that poster I'm going to put somewhere above my desk, but I'm going to wait till I put that one back in there and get my new desk. That way there's just no desk there and I don't have any problems getting it up onto the wall. You know, that way, yeah, the desk just wouldn't be there. I'm also going to be wall mounting this TV onto that wall. And the battery says it's going to die soon, so I'll try to make this quick. But unfortunately, half the wall mount, TV wall mount, did not make it. When I moved back in October, I cannot find it anywhere, so I'm probably going to have to get a new TV wall mount. There are some things that are still going to change. I do still need to kind of organize this and go through this closet. It is an absolute disaster mess. I'll give you guys a full room tour later with this as well. This is just kind of a quick update. So I'm going to eventually get a queen mattress, but it's going to be a foam one. I do like my foam mattress that I have right there, but that's just a full one. I do have a new platform bed with the old headboard, because why not? You know, most of you guys probably already know I hit my head a lot on the wooden ones or the metal ones, so I kind of just put that with that, and it all matches. It's all black, even though that probably looks weird a little bit, but that's okay. Also, if this looks slanted to you, it is, and the reason for that is because I put those bookends on there and it's too heavy and it kind of slanted. So yeah, there's just a couple frames, 3 little fake plants and my dog's training treats, and little holes all over my wall because I moved things. And yeah, I tried to put some wall shelves here and it just didn't work out, and I kind of wrecked my wall. But I tried to fix it and I failed to fix those, so I'm gonna have to work on that another time when I'm not like in a rush or anything like that. By the way, I did give this monitor to my father, but he gave it back. He didn't want it, so it came back to me. But I did give him the Apple keyboard because he needed one for his house, because of course I wasn't going to give him my Razer keyboard. So yeah, and I use the G602 Logitech wireless mouse, by the way. It's one of my favorite mouses ever. It's actually my favorite mouse besides the Razer mouse, because I do like the Razer products as well. Xbox One 4K edition. I've got Blu-ray DVDs down there with some 4K. Eventually I'll go through those with you guys. Again, some of this is going to change. Mostly that's probably going to get removed. And I'm going to put those two there, charging docks. And I do have a PlayStation 4 now, if you guys do not know that. One of the reasons I got a PlayStation 4 is because my niece and nephew have one. They're not brother and sister, they're cousins. And they are my niece and nephew. They are young. And they do go play online with the PlayStation 4. So I eventually do need to get a headset as well. And I want to be able to get online and be able to play with them when they're playing half the time. I want to make sure that they're being safe and everything like that. I know my niece is actually wanting to play with me on Black Ops 3, but unfortunately I bought this copy used and it doesn't even work. so I'm gonna have to go out and get a new one. Normally I would return it, but I got it back a while back ago. I didn't test it right away like I should have, and yeah, that kind of happened. So you guys are welcome to pause the video to see the games I have, because I am going to get an Elgato. I promise you guys I'm still going to get one and start recording some gameplay. I'm not the best game player. It'll be hilarious. Here's a great series, Artemis Fowl. Owen Colfer is one of my favorite authors. Airman and the Supernaturalist is really good as well. If you guys read these books, any of them, you guys probably know how good that they are. English Bulldog Statues, they are good vibes, because there's only good vibes in this household. It does light up, so it's kind of cool. And I didn't know it lighted up until after I got it, actually. Vanilla oil diffuser, because I do own dogs. Wallet sits here. Sometimes it's not always there, sometimes it's on my nightstand. I keep my sunglasses here though, spare Xbox One batteries, I guess you can say, in backs. And then chapstick. This is actually the original one that came with the Xbox One controller. Just these are one of those charging dock batteries. And then Canon Rebel T3, a little basket with a battery charger and memory cards there, and we're getting some fresh air. Again, the bed is an absolute mess because, as I just told you guys, I was just laying in it and I was watching Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory 1971 version. I realized the 2005 version was Charlie in the Chocolate Factory, but 1971's Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory. Yeah, I just noticed that today. I do have an HTML and CSS design and build websites book that I look at once in a while. Personalize your finance in your 20s. I am in my 20s, by the way. And a couple French books, Game Informer, and a sketchbook is under there. Ideas become things. This is where I just write down some notes or some ideas that I have. And yeah, this is like a personal planner kind of thing that's supposed to help you organize your life. My lamp, which is absolutely beautiful, but it tends to hit the wall once in a while. And my laptop's just sitting there, by the way, because it's charging, because I keep my charger here by the bed. So yeah, I've got a journal in there, by the way, and a mouse. This is for my mouse, of course, a little mouse holder, whatever you want to really call it, and a lint rollers right there for my room. And some shoelaces, which I need to put back on my shoes, because I washed my shoes a while back ago, and I still have not put my shoelaces back on my shoes. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, some of the stuff will be moved. I'll probably move a calendar over here with the England poster. The TV will eventually go on that wall, like I said. And pretty much that's it. The rest of today, I'm going to go put all that Sleep Number stuff back. Well, technically back in the garage, because that's where it first was. And yeah, this is my bathroom. It's beautiful, isn't it? Yes, of course it is. And then I have to do the dishes and finish up the laundry today as well. This is some giveaway stuff. I don't know if I said that before. So that's pretty much it for an update for you guys. And he's not supposed to be on this chair without a blanket on it, by the way, because he scratches the crap out of my cushion, and it does annoy me. Also, he's been in a lot of trouble lately because he's been starting fights. That's actually a bite mark, by the way. That's healing. It's actually healing really well. I'm actually going to try and put some medicine on it today. He's so old and so grumpy. He wishes to be the alpha. So when I go away, by the way, he has to go in his crate. It's not really to punish him, but because he starts most of the fights, he goes in his crate. And Ross has a crate as well in the front, by the way. Lily usually doesn't start fights, but she has lately. And I only got 2 crates because they are not that cheap. They're kind of expensive. And yeah. So, oh yeah, one more thing is this is my success for 2017 kind of thing. So it says my name, it says family, personal growth, and then you just kind of put what you like to do, how you'd like to grow in the future. So yeah. In the meantime, I'm going to get going and get some things done before the sun completely goes down, like putting all that stuff in the garage. There we go. In the garage and whatnot, and just getting the stuff cleaned up, probably vacuum, do the dishes, get the laundry done, especially since I sat there watching. I actually technically watched 2 movies while I had the migraine, and just kind of relaxed, because, well, really that's what you do when you have a migraine. If it's even worse, then you have to be in the dark. So Yeah, so I'm gonna get going. Also, the curtains were closed when I had the migraine. I just opened them for some light. And that one's in the middle because first of all there's a stopper there, and also the sliding glass door is open. Normally it'd be over there though. That's only when it's all closed. So yeah, alright, we'll see you guys later. Enjoy. He's doing something naughty. Alright, be nice to one another. I will see you guys soon.